Good afternoon. It's Saturday, February 25th, 2017. For All Western New York News and Radio, I'm Scott Leffler. There's a chance of rain this afternoon and evening with a high near 48 and an overnight low around 26 with snow. Sunday, there's a chance of snow showers with a high near 34. What's in the news? Someone at Travel and Leisure likes the Nickel City. The travel guide recently named Buffalo as the third most underrated city in America. Buffalo was also recently honored by the publication as having America's third best pizza and being one of the 12 best places across the globe to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Town of Niagara attorney Anthony Ristino will run for town justice in the town of Niagara, hoping to capture the seat being vacated at the end of this year by the retirement of town justice John Texera. We don't usually pay attention to news outside of Western New York unless it directly affects Western New York, but we wanted to share this as an example of how not to wield power. A former Village of West Carthage justice by the name of Delmar House pleaded guilty on Friday to abusing his position as a judge by offering leniency to a defendant in exchange for sexual favors in April of 2015. House is scheduled to be sentenced on May 2nd and expected to receive up to 6 months incarceration and 5 years of probation and be ordered to pay a $5,000 fine. Meanwhile, in Lockport, 23-year-old Jared Brown of Lockport was sentenced Friday to 2 years in prison for violating the terms and conditions of his supervised release. Specifically, Brown, who had been on supervised release following a 15-month sentence for threatening to kill then-President Barack Obama, threatened to kill then-President-elect Donald Trump. Police news. Town of Tonawanda Police is looking for a man they say was involved in stolen check/fraud cases. Anyone with information is asked to contact Detective Gary Reinhart at 716-879-6637. There's a photo available on allwesternnewyorknews.com. 3 Buffalo men are facing charges after nearly $9 million worth of drugs were reportedly found in one man's car. The U.S. Attorney's Office says 67-year-old James Wilkie, 47-year-old Remus Nowak, and 51-year-old Fernando Rodriguez were arrested and charged by criminal complaint with conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute over 5 kilograms or more of cocaine. The men were arraigned Friday afternoon and are being detained pending a hearing on Tuesday. If convicted, they could face life in prison. Sports. The Rochester Americans play the second half of a home-and-home with the Crunch tonight. They lost 5-4 Friday night. The Sabres are back in action tonight, taking on the Colorado Avalanche on the road at 10 p.m. The Bandits play tonight as well, taking on the Toronto Rock at 7:30 at KeyBank Center. There's a whole lot more sports, especially of the college variety, at allwesternnewyorksports.com. Oh, the weather outside is weather. Make some chili. It'll make you feel better. Our normal chef offers a recipe on All Western New York News. Check it out. All Western New York News contributing photographer Mike Sargent discusses the differences between being a photographer and being a videographer in a column he posted this morning. Today's the last day to nominate your favorite fish fry. There are already 30 restaurants nominated. Don't let yours be left out. allwesternnewyorkawards.com. We mentioned yesterday that we found some 49 hours of thought-to-be-lost live recordings. We're going through them to determine when and where each was recorded, fixing the ID3 tags, and uploading them to our 24/7 stream. An announcement will be forthcoming on what happens next. Okay, we got some news, weather, sports, some crime. I think that's everything for today. For All Western New York News and Radio, I'm Scott Leffler. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.